Welcome everyone to my channel YouTube Sergio Calle Perez, and invite you to subscribe but also click on the bell in order to open notification for the coming videos. Wednesday, November 4, 2020. We are still praying for that end of the elections, that we continue living in peace and harmony. Pray for those who are sick, especially any kind of illnesses, or those who need to recover for the COVID-19. We pray for the rest in peace of all those who have been departed. The topic today, taking the risk. Yes, have you ever calculated the risk that you're taking before to confront or before to start something? Yes, over the past several years, psychologists, behavioral scientists, and academics have helped to advance our understanding of how human psychology, and especially how humans respond to high risk and crisis situations. This research has highlighted how a lack of pre-crisis training and preparation may exacerbate risks and cause unnecessary errors during times of stress and uncertainty. The good news is that these experts can also help us better understand the best way for business to help individuals prepare and train for such situations so they can contribute positively to the risk management and crisis mitigation process. But while the need of crisis and business continual planning is clearly recognized by a wide swath of business, and many endorse and utilize such programs, the degree to which companies and their risk managers have embraced the findings of what some call the psychology of risk is thoroughly lacking. The psychology of risk is the study or understanding of mental process underlying our response to risky situations, the recognition of a risk impact, and the development of frameworks that can help individuals make sound judgments in the face of risk. Recognizing the importance of psychology and risk training starts with understanding that humans are hardwired to avoid threats and their surroundings at all costs, and that the traditional fight or flight response is one of the most primal instincts. In crisis, the brain's threat response occurs quickly within milliseconds and can cause a strong psychological reaction such as increased heart rates, but can also diminish cognitive ability and seriously impede the ability to make effective decisions. For Catholics, no Catholics, Christians, no Christians, and believers, no believers, to take a risk is important to understand, but also to calculate before to start something, even your marriage, even your business, even your studies, so on. And the gospel today of St. Luke tells us about that you wishing to construct a tower doesn't first sit down and calculate the cost to see if there is enough its completion. Otherwise, after laying the foundation and finding himself unable to finish the work, the onlookers should laugh and at him said, "This one began to build but didn't have the resource to finish." Or a king marching into battle will not first sit down and decide whether that with 10,000 troops he can successfully oppose another king advancing upon him with 20,000 troops. But if not, while he is still far away, he will send a delegation to ask for peace terms. In the same way, every one of you who does not renounce all his possessions cannot be my disciples. And this is very good time to take this seriously. One, because when you start something, it's necessary to calculate all your resources, but even all your skills and talents that you have in order to complete it. But then second, how to be disciple. Even you are a believer, you will be disciple of somebody else. And it's necessary also to take sacrifices in order to get this discipleship. our sacrifice as Christians or Catholics, we understand that follow Jesus Christ is very strict and very seriously. To follow Jesus is necessary to renounce everything, because the only possession and only richness is whatever we receive from Him. And He never leave us alone. He promised to remain forever in our necks. So for those who have faith, and especially our Catholics or Christians, we understand that God never abandons us. Always He is on our side, no matter what happens. To take the risks in today's society, to follow God, is necessary to account the risks, what happened around us. Because many people turn to from our side for the sake of God. When we renounce to everything, the only possession is God, we'll find everything. I'm praying for you, pray for me, may God bless you. And I invite you today to have a special donation for Pilgrims of Charity in the United States, because we commit to help people who needs to take a risk, and the risk is to change their life. With your cooperation, with your financial support, help us to extend geographically, but also to have another resources to attend people's needs, and also to have a bright future for them.